Okay, come along today as we are going to be on a 1700 site. It's a new site, lots of great artifacts to be found, we're hoping, and we're going to give our machines a run for the money, and hopefully, wind's blowing, hopefully we can find some great artifacts for you guys and show y'all some awesome stuff today. So we're looking forward to this hunt. We've gone on a little drive today, almost 2 hours away from home, but we believe this site's got a lot of promise, and we want to bring you guys along for the adventure. Again, hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. Join the fun, join the adventure. I'm gonna have Mr. NC Relic Hunter with me today. See what he can find. He's gonna find some good stuff too. So we're excited about having him with us. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So thanks for watching. Come along for the adventure. Let's go metal detecting and let's see what we can find today on this adventure from Southern Relic Adventures. All right, we'll catch you guys on the first find. Thanks for watching. All right, we're on a new property today and we're out here saving some history down in the low country of South Carolina, and we have got a fantastic find. This thing was ringing up a 5857 on the Minelab Manticore, and wait till you see this, because this, I love finding these, and this one's got a lot of great design on it. So let's take a look and see what it is. But down here, you guys can see it right there, and check that out. We got a Colonial buckle. And this is a pretty one. This one is really nice. They're clearing some land here, and they've just tore up some trees and that kind of stuff. So we're out here trying to find some artifacts and relics, and we got this nice relic here, this beautiful Colonial buckle from the 1700s. But someone in the 1700s was wearing this, and we just dug it up out of the ground. It's been lost to time for almost 300 years. So there we go. All right, first artifact of the day. We are running the Manticore with the 9-inch coil, and we're off and running. All right, we got another great find. We're out here on a old plantation, dates all the way back to the early 1700s. And again, we got a great find that we just pulled out of the ground. This was ringing up a 2827 on the Minelab Manticore with the M9 coil. We're running all-terrain load conductors, and this is why you run all-terrain load conductors, because you can find stuff like this. So check this out below. This that we see down here, and we've got us an old thimble. And again, you can see the ridging around the outside of it. Looks like it might even have a little bit of design. I wish it was silver. That would really be nice. Still got the dirt in the top of it, but someone was working on their clothes here on this old plantation back in the late 1700s and early 1800s, and they left behind this thimble for us to find. So what a great artifact, what a great relic, another great piece of history recovered and saved. Hey, we just got another personal artifact off of this site from the 17 and 1800s. Looks like it might have been silver plated. Definitely old, pretty heavy spoon too, so that tells me a little bit about the age. I love the flat top of this one. And again, these artifacts are coming out, and they were used by the people that lived on this property over 200 years ago. And this is just another great artifact to find. We haven't dug any buttons yet, but that's not to say there aren't any lingering around in here. And we'll keep searching for them, see what else we can reveal. Let's see what else we can save from the bulldozers as they start coming through here. And we'll just keep searching. All right, we got 27, 26, painting perfect on the Minelab Manticore. Let's see if we can get our first button of the day here. We're on a early site, dates back to the 1700s, ran all the way up to the 1920s, and let's see if we can pull out some artifacts off of this site before the bulldozers get it, which is exactly what's getting ready to happen very soon. So let's see if we, where'd it go? And there it is, down there, off to the side. Oh my gosh, it's a little pistol ball. Okay, we got an interesting find here, and we love finding these. And we know that this is a piece of fired lead, probably a musket ball. I think it could be 58, 59 cal, possibly a 69. It's pretty heavy, but this definitely hit something, struck something, but right on time, right for the time period, 1700s all day long. And we're out here, it's a little windy, and we're digging artifacts, trying to save as much as we can, and get these things out of the ground so people can see. All right, guys, we got another great find out here on this early 1700 site. I love finding these, and you know what, I wouldn't have known what this was if I hadn't have found one just recently. And most of you that watch my videos are going to know what this is, but this is such a cool find. I love finding artifacts like this. We've dug a lot of personal artifacts today. Believe it or not, we haven't dug a button yet. So let's see what this artifact is. We'll talk about it for a few minutes. We are running the Minelab Manticore, and we're having a ball out here. The weather's absolutely perfect, and we're just having fun recovering some history. So let's take a look at what we've got down here in the hole. You guys can see it right there. And I believe this is exactly like the target that I dug not too long ago, which was a brown bess ramrod guide. And it's made of solid lead. And of course, this is an early one too, by the way it's constructed, from what I can tell. And it's a beautiful find. I love finding these. These are unique, interesting. A lot of people don't know what they are until you actually pull them out of the ground. In fact, I didn't know until I had to research it. But we dug another one, so that's two that we've dug in the last 2 months. And this is a great piece of history, and we're super excited to recover this one, as we love finding these out in the field. I believe this one could be late 1700s, but it could also be 1800s as well. But it's definitely an early piece. You can see the little loop there at the top. And again, this went to the ramrod for a rifle. And I think it's a brown bess. I could be wrong, but I think that's what it is. Okay, guys, we'll see if we can find anything else. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on our next find. Stop. Okay, we're on a 1700 site, but sometimes we get 1900 stuff. So we've got a really sad shape of a wheat cent on the back, and it is a wheat penny. And again, we'll take those. Had our heart going for a few minutes, but it is a wheat penny. So can't really get a date out off of it. It's pretty worn, pretty bad. But again, always cool digging those. And I think Michael's got a button over here, so we're gonna go check that out. Let's see what Michael's got. So okay. Michael just popped this hole out, and again, this dirt's pretty rough on a lot of these buttons. But he's got a button right here, and this one looks to be a tomback, and it was ringing up really high. It was ringing up in the 50s on the Manticore. Michael, what did it ring up on the It rang up at 80 something on the XP Deus too, and pretty high quality button. Definitely old, because it is a tomback, so it's probably late 1700s, and it's not in very good shape, but we'll take those. You guys can see it there, about the size of a dime, and probably worn by someone that was pretty wealthy during this period. So out here recovering artifacts. Let's see if we can find some more, and we'll be back on the next find. Okay, we're finding a lot of personal artifacts out here, and we just popped two that are really interesting. The first one is the one that Michael found, so we're going to share that with you. Michael's been out there plugging around in this field. He's found a couple of buttons, and then he's dug this. This is actually really cool, so check that out. You guys can see it right there, and not real sure what this is. We think it could be maybe for a candle piece, maybe. I'm not real sure, but a really cool find nonetheless. And you know, it's definitely period. It's definitely solid brass. It does have some threading on it, so that makes me think it's a little bit later, maybe late 18 or middle 1800s, possibly, with the threading on it. And then I just popped out this nice D buckle. So we're digging some really cool artifacts. Again, hadn't found a ton of buttons, but we've found a lot of personal artifacts, and those are always, to me, are always the coolest ones to find, because they're telling a story about the people who lived here. So again, I love finding things like this, and there we go, and we're having a great day. I'm running the Minelab Manticore. We're popping artifacts. We're gonna see what else we can find for you guys, so stay tuned. Okay, I've been out here for a while. You guys know I never like to leave a property unless I find a button. It looks like I got a button here, so we're gonna clean this up. We're gonna show you what it is here, and you guys can see it. It was almost on top of the ground. Dirt is just rough on these buttons, so we're gonna have to clean this one up. But there we go. It looks like a flat button, possibly. I'm gonna scrape the dirt off, and then we'll show you what it's showing in just a minute. But there we go. So there's our first button of the day. Okay, we just dug this button, which you guys can see. It's still got a little bit of gold gilt to it, and look what was nearby. This piece of Westerwald ware, Colonial Westerwald ware. And we know that this spot is really old. We've already dug a Colonial buckle, and now we've got these two pieces here. And this button doesn't appear to have anything on it. We tried to clean it up, but we did get our first button of the day, and we'll take that. And I love seeing this old Westerwald ware. So yeah, really old stuff here on this property. So all right, again, we dug a wheat penny earlier, so now we might as well add to the 1900s collection. We got a buffalo, and this buffalo's in rough shape, but you can sort of see the legs and the rest of the body. But again, still a cool find. We're out on a 1700s plantation, and we're digging buffalo nickels. How about that? So shows that this plantation extended itself all the way through into the 1920s and 1930s. So there we go. We got a buffalo nickel just dug.